Good afternoon. This is Ken at Tortoise Capital. On June 8th, 2019, we're going to do a rapid fire chart reading for swing trading using a standard 3 month look back. And I'll just see if I can make comments in less than 7 seconds per symbol. So, Alcoa, deep winter, stabilizing by the breakout in either direction. Apple, deep winter, P1, RLXD. I'm ready to continue buying it up towards this peak. We just entered the spring. American Express, buy any breakout from here. It dipped into the winter, is already in the spring. It's above resistance, reward. Boeing, stabilized by support or by continuation here with support down here. That's going to be very good for the Dow. Caterpillar, buy it now on the breakout. Short it below the bend of the dragon. Cliffs Minerals, cash what you've got. Be ready for the next leg up. But XLB has had an amazing run, and Cliff is part of that. Cisco, double bottom, double top. It's in a band. I would get short if it went below 55, targeting down here if the rest of tech was weak. Lumber, cut, buy momentum. This is very good for the economy. You can buy that safely. Support below the belly of the river, belly of the dragon. Generally, Kate, whenever I'm saying buy these things, it's on momentum, takes out the previous day's high with a support level generally below the belly of the dragon or the belly of the 10 for execution. And with a 2 ATR position sizing risk. Chevron, cautious because of resistance, but if it gets through 122, it's free and clear up to 126. Diamonds, love it. Buy more momentum. Support here. Disney, it's got to get above 139, but if it does, off it goes. That feels pretty good. Triple bulls in the industrials. I like that. Continued to buy it with momentum. Devon Energy, sweet. Energy sector has been suffering. This is deep in the winter, but it is stabilized. That's a catfish play right there. Love it. Targeting up in here. You can get short below there. Perfect. Dow DuPont. Oh, what change of symbols? We got to drop that. The euro versus the dollar. Wow. So targeting 113.9. More momentum available the upside. Mexico. I like this cluster right in here. I think there's upside in here. We will just hybrid frog that one, and I think it's going to get back up to 47. They're going to solve the trade problem. Be stupid not to. Yeah, I like buying momentum from there, but I think you can short Brazil below 41.57, targeting down here. But I like this. It's got to get above 43.80. So that's a tactical play. Would start it with intraday in the usual way. Facebook, hate the company, despise the president. It's tradable. Yeah, buy this breakout here, here. That's safe momentum. GE, there's better targets, but support. I like the rising lows. Winter becoming spring. I think, yeah, I think I'd frame it this way and buy the breakout. Targeting here. 1028 first, and then 1058 and above there, add second positions. Gold has had a beautiful run. I would lock in my gains right there. That was a golden gift. Goldman. Financials have been weak, but that seems to have stabilized. I think you could buy above there with the support below the belly of the river, targeting 196. That's 197 actually. And then 202, and then up in here 206. So that's, yeah, support. Yep, that's early. Home Depot, buy the resumption of momentum out of here. Yeah, that looks good. Targeting 205. IBM still early. You can play that one with the tech sectors. That'll be okay. Latin America, I like it. It's recovering. Targeting up here and up here. Those are your price targets to the upside. Short below there. Targeting down to here and then down to here. That's your trade range. Intel, love it. Oh, God. Sorry about that. I live for that. Russell, excellent, rewarded. This is very good for the market. That's the traders are on the correct side of the dragon. Out and off it goes. It's going here, and then it explodes. I would lock in my gains in real estate. It's had a really nice run up. Here is the, as long as it stays above there, you're okay. I would buy momentum, but if it breaks below 87.50, it's done. Copper. This is very good for the business cycle because it's so cheap. Now it can start accumulating. Like it. Love it. Oh man, look at copper. What happens next? You tell me. Up it goes. Johnson & Johnson, perfect. This was deep in the winter, and we saw it. We actually you heard me talk about this, why that was a good buy, and it did nothing but continue to gain. We got our second position in here. I'm looking to get to here. Johnson & Johnson and healthcare, love it. JP Morgan, I think the low, higher low, that's possible. Yeah, that's your, I would buy that breakout or short that breakdown. Coke, oh, been in love with this one, but this is a real problem. Falling star. My stop on this one would be like about that. I think you could buy momentum above there, but if it breaks below that yellow dot, then this long run is now in jeopardy. That's a blow off top. McDonald's, love it. Keep adding to it. Buy any momentum, use your stop right there. Buy any higher high. Marijuana. I think you can be buying it right in here. That's your support levels. And your targets would be fair value at 35, then 38, and then a breakout to 39. 3M. Love it. Oh, God dang, do I love that. There's your support levels all through here. Up we go. Great company. Merck. Testing its swing high and fair value. It's got to get through that, then you buy it. Otherwise, you know, the retracement back to the Bollinger Band, that's a hard one to short, but man, low, higher, low, higher, low. Yeah, I'm going to buy the momentum, but I feel like I'm late to the game there. Microsoft, just keep buying this one. It's already cleared that support or that resistance level. Just buy it and pile on. Microsoft, excuse me. Neo. China. Boy, my officers just love this one back in those days, and I warned them about this one. Boy, that's tough. Trade war. You're almost just buying an option on that one. Boy, I'm really tempted now. How much worse can it get? I think I buy a breakout above that and target here. I think that's what I do. I think I'd add a position here if it breaks above that. Um, yeah, I think that's tradable. Nike. Mm, the easy money's done. It's got to get above this. Whew, there's better choices. Oracle found support. It's at fair value. Next target is 55, but that feels stale. PEY dividend achievers. I would be cashing my gains here. I think that's your support level. Any momentum above that's okay, but if it breaks below that, then it looks more like this. Pfizer, um, very stale here. Top of the trading range. It's made its game. That's why I love the winter and the entry into spring. And in that piece right there, that's where I love it. And then I reinforce here and even here. But now it's back to where I hoped it would get to. If I don't already own this, it's you're buying the possibility of a breakout, and then above here, you now have to start looking at a deeper play. Yeah, that feels like right at fair value. Yeah, I mean you got a little more room to 43.75, but there's better reward to risks. Procter and Gamble, love it. Off it goes, free and clear. All above this, all systems go. Qs look very strong, and plenty of room to go just to recover the sell-off. Spider dividends, love it. Get paid. Schlumberger, sweet. Oh, the whole energy sector is now looking good to me. Love that. Buy the breakout above the dragon. Stop below here, and you're going to get a play to here, then here, then here, just to get back to the 200. So we are deep in the winter and struck beginning for spring. So let's pay a lot of attention to Schlumberger. Silver, just like gold, I think you got the gift. Don't let it fall below here. That's where my stop is. Semiconductors look great. There's your, that was the transition point. And off we go. Your targets are 1, 2, and then 3. Spiders, love it. Treasuries, you made a nice run. Enjoy it. Cash it. Travelers, maybe the best of the financial sectors. I think you keep going with this one. That feels like there was a lot of buying pressure, willing to hold it over the night. Came back through the fall. I like the resumption. We're on the right side of the PSAR and the Dragon. I'm buying that one. If it breaks out, stop there. Tesla, still early. We got it, and I'm enjoying it. That's the ladder up. Just that's a 50% sell-off. So I think like we're early. I'm going to keep my stop there, and that's a speculative play back towards 260 swing trade. Dow, same thing as the Dow. God, we made that call there at 86. Oh, sweet. Natural gas and the whole energy sector. Almost buying options on this one. Wow. Yeah, I think I like that. You can tell which end of the curve I like. So you should know that about me. Yeah, what are you afraid of? United Health. I like it. I like the rising lows. The dragon is up. We're at fair value. There's the 200. It failed to fail further. I think it gets once it gets above 250, off it goes. I'm buying that one. I like that. And then just strong support here. Add a second position above the 200. Dollar yen, still early. I like that. Buy the breakout. Short 108. Oil, perfect. The whole energy sector is poised. There we go. Buy the breakout. United Tech, great shape. That's the first leg. The second leg will get it to here. Third leg tests the high. Verizon, I think the easy money is done. It feels full. I would short here and targeting back to there. But if it breaks out from here, you only get $3 and a half, $2 to fair value. There's better plays. Walmart, love it. Oh, gotta own it. There's your support level. Off it goes. What's the upside of this thing look like? Holy mackerel. Love Walmart. Looks like a dang gross stock. Pardon my language. Wheaton Precious Metals. Cautiously optimistic. That's the consolidation area after the beautiful run. That's why I like the winter and the spring and buying the dragon, the RLXD crossing the dragon right there. That's the play. That is the play, guys. This one, you're buying in that elbow of the dragon. That's what you look for. That RLXD. And using the dragon as the guide. And then on your short side, it's this one, that RLXD. And now look how that dragon chases price until it can't. And then when it breaks above, bam. Win, our old buddy, in perfect shape. Yes, love you. By the breakout to the upside. I mean, here's the plays. That's what you do. This RLXD on the short side. And, even if it doesn't follow through, the next play pays off and pays for a ton of these. But this one is sweet because we've had a deep winter. It's finding support where it found support. It's nesting on fair value. Love this. Plenty of upside, too. Plenty of upside. U.S. Steel. Love it. The whole industrial sector. Man, look at that. Good Lord. Here's the one that'll blow you away. XLB. That's a 4 sigma move that we bought in, again, crossing the dragon after a deep winter and found support just where it's supposed to. There's the stretch to the upside, comes all the way back, finds support, crosses the dragon, bam. That's 4.5 sigma move in 5 days. Now it's at fair value. So I will buy the breakout, but I will protect that. Energy, perfect. Just crossing now. So we're early in energy, guys. Financials. It's put in a low, a higher low. Your target's going to be up in here. And you can buy additional momentum. But because the first leg's already been put in, if I already own it, my stop is going to be in here. And I'll buy momentum, but that's going to be my stop area. I would short this down towards here because then you'll get that rollover effect of the dragon. Industrials, this was 4.1 sigma, but there's a little more room for that to go to the upside. Tech, beauty. It's coming all the way up to here. Consumer staples, just buy it. America. Off it goes. Buy momentum and then use the bottom of that box as support. Utilities, defensive play. It's had its run. There's nothing left in there. Healthcare. Much more room to the upside. It's been recovering pretty nicely from that huge sell-off. So I kind of like this. The fact that it's got this great big strong support level in here and it's above that. I'm going to buy the breakout. That's my stop. Then it's congestion. As long as it stays above that congestion, it's going to be okay. And then it's got to get through this. That's my upside target number 1. And then this whole cluster up in here, target 2. So I'm only going to play a single position all the way up through there. I'll add a second position up in here. And I'm ready to harvest, but then add a second position. Then it's free and clear. Consumer discretionary. Sorry about that. Great shape. targeting up in here. The first leg is in, and they held the momentum over the weekend. That's going up. Metals and mining early in the stage. If XLB has already had a four sigma, this hasn't had the move yet, so off it goes. It's coming back up here to fair value. It'll get through this fair value and then the 200. A lot of room for patient gains there. ExxonMobil, like the whole energy sector, up it goes. XOP, oil and gas exploration, perfectly poised, along with Schlumberger. That whole sector just ready, patiently waiting for us. Off we go. All right, guys, 20 minutes, 70 charts. I spent a little more time than I wanted to on that, but I wanted to frame some trades. Let me know if that's helpful, or at least gives you some insight into that stream of consciousness of my brain so you know where my bias is. Take good care. Risk measured, powder dry.